Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Standing in, Kurt Heim. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kurt Heim.
First offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And the pitch on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Crone stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is grounded foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Lifted in the air to right field. Gomez has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. One and one to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Drilled to first. Crone is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope,
curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Refsnyder moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Yankee first. We'll head to the 2nd at the stadium with no score. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gomez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Into the box now, Corey Beshore. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Beshore is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see right there that the Rays are currently tops in the AL in that category. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The pitch. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. One out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. This is popped up. Heim is there, 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Adam Lind.
Now in the box, Adam Lind will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Lind, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2. Popped him up. Heim has a play. And that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Kurt Heim. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Now batting, C.J. Cron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Gregorius waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Tyler Austin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner goes for second. Sliced hard on the ground. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
In now, Brett Gardner. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 27.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And there he goes towards second. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. He's running again. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Chaim backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's 0-1 to Adam Lind. Fly ball out to right field. Gomez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy Hazelton.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch. So sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in now, Corey Beshore. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Hazelbaker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets by Lynn down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Left side. Oh, look at the dive to first. Touche, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Tyler Austin is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Got him. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Refsnyder is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. So striding forward now, Kurt Casale. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Kurt Heim, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 6-1. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Gregorius, the runner at first with two gone. 2-2 the count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Skied into straightaway right. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. They lead it 6-1. Here's C.J. Cron now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad Miller.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Carlos Gomez.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, Man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
The count now at 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A high fastball is in there. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in once again, Adam Lind, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's a high pop-up. Chaim is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Austin.
Here's Tyler Austin now. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Ellsbury stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Missed with a slider. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Corey Bishore,
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale. 0-1 the count. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. They trail 6-1. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Chaim has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Designated hitter number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. Hazelbaker's under it. 2 down.
The right fielder number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-1. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kurt Chaim. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Austin loves it. And there are 2 away now. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Here's C.J. Cron now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's set, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's set, here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Hazel Baker's on the move.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Gregorius isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 to Adam Lind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And that one just missed outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. Lind rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit hard to short. Robertson takes it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 10-1. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. In now, Brad Miller. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder, Jeremy.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Corey Bishore. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. So the Bronx Bombers scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Luis Severino picks up his team-leading 13th win. Nate Eovaldi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.